Here we come.
You have headphones on.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. We have never streamed before, so it might be a little scuffed.
But we'll get there.
But yeah, we're super excited to be doing this today.
Yeah.
I'm Felicia, by the way. I'm Felicia with Fins.
I'm Jasmine, and online I'm Jasmine the Siren.
Yeah, so we just thought we have some very nice crafts in front of us. We're going to bedazzle some things. We're going to chat about stuff. If you have any questions or anything, leave them in the chat below. We're going to talk about like what we've been up to, how we met, all kind of mermaid journey that we've had individually and together.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's just get into it.
Yeah.
What should we do first?
Do you want to do a craft first?
Yeah, I have been dying. I got these candles from the store yesterday, and I just felt like they needed some bedazzlement. Smells like lake air, so it's very subtle, not too overwhelming. Yeah, so I think that I really wanted to bedazzle them with pearls. Like pearls going all the way up the sides and like lines like an urchin.
Oh, cute.
So yeah, that's my craft for the afternoon. And I got this little pin thing to help pick up the bedazzlements and you apply them. It's pretty fun, very therapeutic.
Yes.
Well, hello. Thank you, everybody, for joining. We're super excited.
Yeah, happy belated Thanksgiving or Turkey Day or whatever you call it.
Yes, whatever.
The thing where we get to eat good food.
Yes. What's your favorite Thanksgiving meal or like dish, I should say?
Probably mashed potatoes.
Ooh.
Green bean casserole I'm a sucker for.
Yes.
We didn't even do turkey this year. We did a rotisserie chicken because we didn't feel like cooking a turkey.
Honestly.
It was great.
It's really the sides that are more iconic than the turkey sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm also a green bean casserole type of gal.
That's what I ate for breakfast yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
Great.
Oh, I need my E6000.
Oh, I got you.
Let's see. Hi, Grounded Geek. Thanks for joining. Hi, Faith. Hi, Brandon. Hi, Nick. Thanks so much for joining. Be sure to share that you're watching right now with somebody else you think might be interested who wants to come chat. We should definitely...
I'm going to set it up on Instagram.
Yeah, we're going to go on Instagram and invite peeps. I might make a story real quick.
Yeah. We're going to give people a little while to like get in here, get settled. We're going to be here a little bit.
Yeah, we're just hanging out.
Having fun. I don't think I've ever gone live on Instagram before.
Really?
Yeah.
Then this will be
kind
big.
of exciting.
Okay, I'm going to make an Instagram story. Everybody say hi. Hey, we're live on YouTube. Come and say hello. We're making bedazzling candles with pearls and things. So yeah, come say hi. Okay. We've got a ring light. We got the whole situation.
Yeah, we're all set up in my dining room.
Yes. Thank you, Jasmine, for hosting. We are kind of soft launching an idea. We want to see if y'all are interested, if you enjoy this live together. We've been talking about it for a while, and we want to talk about our experiences just being live performers as mermaids and like other talent things we've done, and call it Don't Tap the Glass, a little pun, since,
because that's all Felicia does.
Yes. Because it really speaks to what it can feel like to be live performance sometimes. Yeah. So yeah.
And people do tap the glass constantly when you're in a tank.
This is
an
true.
Adventure.
We really have experienced what it is like to be a true fish in an aquarium. Okay, Felicia, YouTube channel says Felicia with Fins. Okay. And we're posting...
I can't get a title to work.
A title? Oh, that's so weird. Maybe it needs to be longer?
I think it has to be shorter.
Oh.
Maybe? Oh, no, there we go.
Captions.
Technology's really weird.
Yes.
It took us, like, how long did it take us to set this up?
Quite a while. Listen, we had some technical difficulties. We had to switch computers because my computer is too old.
Yes.
To stream.
But we got there.
We did. And we're super excited. Like, we've been wanting to do stuff in the live stream, live feed space for a while. So we're just getting started. So thanks for starting on this journey with us.
This is going to be the one we look at in like a year and we're like, man.
Whoa.
We've grown so much.
I even went out and got like a capture card to use a DSLR camera, but we did not have the adapter. But that's fine. Next time it's going to be like even more high def. All right. Anyways.
Oh yeah.
Shall we?
Can we see the comments?
Oh yeah. Should be a thing.
Alrighty.
Let's find the chat, shall we?
Yeah, I want to see the chat.
There we go.
There we go.
Wait. That's not what it looks like, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. We found the chat. Hi. Question, does tapping the YouTube screen count as not tapping the glass? Hilarious. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, it's acceptable. I guess it's not really glass. So, you know. Yeah. How was your Thanksgiving? You saw Lindsay Sterling in Savannah, Georgia on Black Friday. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's incredible. That's so cool. My Thanksgiving was very lovely. I made mac and cheese.
Nice.
And I helped make mashed potatoes, a nice like sweet butternut squash salad with like dates and pistachios and a lot of stuff was in it. It was actually really delicious, and I like handmade the dressing as well.
Oh, wow.
With apple cider vinegar and lemon juice and dates and the food processor. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we went all out. And I had my boyfriend's little niece and nephew helping me. They're twins, and they're like 6 years old, so it was kind of cute.
That's adorable.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
That's sweet. Well, here's a little cup so you can put more glue on top.
Oh my gosh, that is so smart.
Have my moments.
Yes.
We have like our big running inside joke is that we have one brain cell.
One brain cell.
And this is a joke that we stole from other people.
Share it.
But we like share it. And there are days when Felicia has the brain cells. And there's the days where I have them. And we just kind of like
we just pass
transmit
it
back and forth.
Sisterhood of the traveling brain cell.
Basically. And I don't know what I would do without Felicia.
Yes.
There are days where there's nothing rattling around.
Really need help. And that's why we are a great team. Which kind of like goes into how we met. We can just tell. We wanted to tell that story because
it was a fun story.
Yeah.
So what we figured out officially it was 2020.
Yes.
It was
February
of 2020.
Before everything.
Yes, before the crazy. And
we were at Mermagicon.
Yep.
A mermaid convention in Virginia. And that year I was like the social media coordinator, so I was running around. So I finally got time at the end of the day to actually get into the water with the tail that I made. It was my, like, I call it the pebble tail because it was a whole bunch of different colored scales that I individually molded and scaled. And sculpted
it's
and
really cute.
So
I love the colors on that one.
Lauren, co-host of Everyday Mermaid, she said it reminded her of a riverbed and it looked like pebbles, so thus it became the pebble tail.
That's cute.
But yeah, so I wanted to swim in it and, like, you know, show it off, get some content, all this kind of stuff. But, like, I was filming everybody else the entire day. Like, that was my job. But I realized, like, what am I going to do to film myself? In comes Jasmine. Never met before.
Nope.
And she
I knew
just,
of
like...
her. I was very, very much a fan of Felicia from the
Really?
internet. Yeah. Oh my god.
Wait, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Gosh.
I had like absolutely watched a bunch of her stuff. I'm pretty sure I had watched some of your stuff from YouTube, too.
Really?
Yeah, I think I had watched part of your audition.
Oh, okay.
And, like, your, like, first time swimming in your tail. So, like, I knew who you were.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And this, when we swam together, it was the very first time I'd ever swam in a tail.
Yeah, because you had just gotten
I had just gotten my Mertailor fabric tail from the shop, like, at Mermaiding.
Yeah, because they were there that year.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was really great. And it was amazing. And I was like, Felicia, give me the camera.
Yeah, just like, she saw me just like struggling, being like, oh, where should I set this up on the bottom? Like, what should I do? And she was like, hi, I'll film you.
Yeah.
Would you like me to film you? I'm like, please.
And, yeah, that was really fun. And then we made a TikTok together.
Yeah, like, literally that day, I was like, oh my god, somebody wants to, I'll film you too. Like, do you want to do this trend with me? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do this sound? And
we did the Choose Your Fighter one, right?
Yeah.
I think that was the very first one that we did together.
That one actually did really well,
It did pretty
too.
well, yeah. And
people chose you as their fighter, I will say.
I felt really special because I didn't know what I was doing.
Hi John, hi Jacob. Thank you so much for
Jacob.
joining.
I'm just going in. I'm putting rhinestones on. Yeah, and then we went to the gala that night, and I filmed you disco dancing that night, which was great.
Wait, this is such a full circle because you had rhinestoned your dress.
Yes.
And I was obsessed with the what was it called? It was like some app that made everything like sparkle.
Oh, that's right.
And I was like obsessed with taking videos of things that sparkle, and I was like, oh, you're so sparkly, and like, oh my gosh, yeah. Oh my gosh.
About that.
And now look at us now. We're just bedazzling things.
I don't think I showed this to this camera because I'm also live on Instagram, so they can see things.
Oh yes, hello to Jasmine's Instagram. Come join us on YouTube.
But I bought this beautiful case of rhinestones, and I'm very excited to use it for everything.
Pretty stunning.
So here you go. But yeah, and then I think we hung out because COVID started.
Yeah.
And because of that, I think we hung out all summer.
Yeah. Outside and in the
pool.
We
were swimming at pools, and we were like quarantine buddies for a lot of it.
Really kept each other sane, honestly.
Yeah.
That was, I don't know what I would have done without those swimming meetups.
Yeah. And then last year we did a lot of swimplies.
Oh yeah.
So because it's cold in Maryland.
This year.
Was that this year?
That was, I guess last year too, but this year, earlier this year,
yeah.
we did a lot of swimplies.
That's right, because in January, February when it was snowing, we were desperate to go swimming.
Yeah.
So
it was literally like snowing, like probably a foot of snow on the ground. And we were like, we have to go swimming.
Like, please, I'm dying.
We're walking through this random person's backyard to their swimming pool.
Which is Swimply is like Airbnb for pools. So you like go on and like rent it for an hour or two so that we can get our mermaiding in. And train and feel excited to do art stuff.
Yes.
And yeah, they got very expensive.
They did. They blew up because they realized they could. The demand was there and the supply is not. So.
For an indoor heated pool.
Yeah.
When it's cold and snowing outside.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah. We've got I want to travel more. I want to go down to the springs in Florida and swim. Because, exclusive, my tail is getting made right now. I just got final photos from the person that's making it. So that's going to be happening in like a month.
So exciting.
It's beautiful.
Literally gorgeous.
I'm so excited. I just saw the pictures and it's going to start getting poured soon. And I'm probably going to cry a lot. Guesses to who's making
tears.
my tail? Maybe?
Ooh, true.
Anybody?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Throw out your guesses. Do you want to say like what it's inspired by at all?
Sure. Yeah. So my tail colors, I'm sticking with golds because I like being shiny, and I like the way it looks underwater, and I match Felicia a lot when I'm gold. And it's inspired by like whale sharkness a little bit for me, and then going into like my mer story-esque persona.
Ooh, yes.
Is very like warrior based. So There's some fun little details that'll be on the fluke to kind of give you that inspiration. And yeah, I'm going to save the other colors. But yeah, I'm going to be very shiny. I'm very excited to be shiny.
Which is kind of one of the best parts about being a mermaid.
Yeah.
Is
sparkles,
the glimmer.
Glitz and glam. Feels good.
Okay, I'm really focusing on my candle here. I have pearls running
cute.
up the side of it, and I have a little one that... Oh, I forgot that I could use, literally this thing that I got for this. I was like, oh.
So, Felicia, what year did you start mermaiding?
What year did I start mermaiding? I discovered mermaiding was even a thing in, 2018, I want to say. I did an underwater commercial. I was like, this was fun. I need to do this more.
Yeah.
I just Googled. I thought I was gonna be a dive instructor.
Oh.
I was just gonna do scuba diving, so I got scuba dive first. And then I found out about mermaids, and I bought a monofin, the Luna monofin from Finis.
Very nice. Is that how you say that?
I think. Finis or Finis?
I don't
Finis
know.
sounds funny.
It sounds fancier.
Right?
I have been calling it Finis, so
Maybe
I'm sorry. I'm wrong.
One of those people that also calls Target Target,
Okay.
so I could just be making it
extra
fancy
zhuzh.
for no reason. Yeah. But yeah, pretty much through online stuff like YouTube. I watch so many YouTube videos of mermaids. So that's cool that you looked at mermaids on YouTube, and I was one of them. That's so cool. And then I don't know. I think Facebook or one of the social medias targeted the most accurate audience for MerMagicCon. And it's not that far from me, so I was like, oh my god, this looks amazing. And then I saw that they were doing the auditions for a performance company, and I was like, oh my god, I could be a professional mermaid. Let's just go try out. Never swam in a tail before.
And it's insane to me. Insane.
And I didn't have a tail. All of them were too expensive, and I didn't like them either. There was nothing that I really liked. So, or spoke to me. I liked all of them, but there wasn't anything that was wanted to drop $500 on.
That's fair.
So I decided to make my own.
Also insane.
Which I definitely spent double that trying to frickin' make my own. But
the story
learned
was worth
things
it.
the hard way, and it was very unique.
So close.
So
this is that white one that you made first, right?
Yeah. No, it was rose gold.
Oh, I apologize.
It was the most unsafe, absolutely every bad choice that you can making a mermaid tail. Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna do that.
For safety, which is going to be something we talk about later.
I literally yeah.
No.
You live and you learn. I had I didn't know anything. I wasn't in the community. I didn't even know there was a community. I just literally Googled stuff and was like, what can I do?
Which is still insane to me.
But yeah, I literally finished my tail. Now I dubbed it the trash tail.
It was definitely a choice. It was cute.
Yeah. Anywho, so I finished it literally the night before I went to MerMagicCon in 2019. Wow. February 2019. So yeah, that's kind of the start.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Was that the question?
Yes. I said, when did you start mermaiding?
Yeah, I just go on a roll. Hello. People who scale together swim together. Amen.
I like that.
Hello, Deep Sea Night. Can't wait to see how the candles turn out. Stick around.
We're going.
Hi, Christopher. Your introduction came from my interview during COVID with Mermaid Vlogs.
Aww.
Yes, I missed the Everyday Mermaid podcast. It was so great. Yeah, that was my first time really chatting, and then I was on it again later on the next year. So cool. I'm so glad you stuck around and followed me. Thanks so much.
That's awesome.
Oh, Faith loves gold.
Oh, thank you, Faith. I'm going to be so sparkly.
Okay, so this is like what I'm working with to make it look like an urchin.
Cute. Oh, that's
right.
Cute
If it's like goes all the way around,
I get it. I'm going with more of like a bubbly rhinestone. I just wanted to make it like shiny,
sparkly.
Yeah.
See, sparkles.
Yeah, I am very distracted by sparkly.
Yeah,
it's real easy.
I think that's how you know that you are a mermaid, fae, whatever.
Yeah, just
like
shiny.
Yeah. So if anybody have any like questions or topics, feel free to leave them in the chat.
Also, question, Felicia.
Yes.
Are we going to be doing this more?
Yes. So we have, this is called Don't Tap the Glass, if you missed earlier. And Jasmine and I are going to be doing this on a monthly basis, doing a live stream, hopefully turning it into a podcast situation. And we're going to be talking about all things live performance and mermaid.
Yeah.
So, yeah, next month, literally a month from now, I think December 22nd, 21st.
Something around there.
Something around there. We will release exact date, but it's already, like, scheduled. We're planning for it. So, yeah, keep your eyes peeled, notifications on, all that kind of stuff. And it'll be on my YouTube channel.
Yeah,
so.
Until we get fancy and make one that has followers.
Yeah. But, yeah. We're just hanging out.
Yeah. I'm gonna fun start before we get into like deep serious topics.
Yeah, because we will, you know.
Oh yeah.
How long can y'all hold your breath, by the way? That is always the number one question.
Always, yes.
But that does kind of like go into like a lot of like that question. It varies, to be honest. Like I feel like people think it's like a simple answer, but it really depends on a lot of things.
What you're doing, yeah. Like if you're doing a show for an hour, no normal fish is usually down there for 3 minutes at a time.
Yeah.
You're usually down there, I would say like 45 seconds to a minute max during the performance of an hour.
I would say that's like average. Yeah.
Up, down for a minute, up, down, depending on how you're feeling that day too. So like that takes into a lot. If you're tired and exhausted, or it's like you could have sinus
issues, like
you got a migraine going on.
Yeah, have had that happen in the tank before.
Like those kind of things.
Do not recommend.
But like if we're doing a static training and we're just chilling and we've completely relaxed our bodies,
like not moving around,
you're holding your breath just to see how long you can hold your breath. I think both of us are around 3 and a some minutes.
Yeah, my like personal best was 3 minutes and 32 seconds.
Jeez, I don't think I got that high, but it's been a hot second since I've trained.
Yeah.
And it's just cardio, and it's like your body and consistency. Like if you're working out every day, you're going to be able to do more. If you're swimming constantly, performing constantly, your breath holds get better.
Yeah, like cardio for sure has like a lot to do with it. Just like practice, honestly.
Yeah, practice does a huge part. Temperature is a huge part, which is strange because I prefer very warm water. I'm a bougie fish that likes like 89 degree water. But in the springs, I have better breath holds because my heart rate is slower. And I can calm myself down in the colds. Felicia has almost tried to save me because my breath holds were long in the spring.
I'm like, she's been down there for a while. She's like posing so gracefully. It doesn't look like she's really like, you know, moving around too much. So I'm like, is she good? But yeah, it definitely has a lot to do with the environment you're in and what you're doing.
Yeah. Thank you, Jacob. He said, y'all are the cutest. Love all the stuff you produce.
Thank you,
so
Jacob.
Sweet. I really appreciate that.
Likewise.
Yeah. Another wonderful podcast to visit is Merman Mondays.
Merman Mondays. Live feed on Instagram.
Yeah, it's great.
How deep can you both dive in water? Ooh, that's a good one we don't get a lot. That's always what I would think. Like, that's what I would want to know. Yeah.
Well, we're both scuba certified.
What was your max dive scuba?
For advanced patty, I think I did like 115.
Ooh, okay.
20?
That's down there.
Yeah, it's deep. And I didn't know it was happening. They were like, here we go.
It happens quick.
Very quickly you can get down there. scuba diving, and all of a sudden you look at your meter and you're like, oh, those fish don't live. These are
live deep.
Very deep. I am very deep underwater.
Yeah. I'm sorry about your table. I'm definitely getting glue on it.
Did you not? So the table that we're working on is my dining room table, and what Felicia does not realize is the fact that this is the table that I do cosplay on.
Okay,
and
great.
so there are like full Dremel holes and like glue holes all over the thing.
Because I'm not doing this as gracefully as I thought I would.
And that is okay.
Okay, great.
But yeah, I think how deep have you gone scuba diving?
100 exactly.
Oh wow.
Yeah. In Roatan, I did a wreck dive.
Yeah.
And we went to the bottom
so jealous.
of the ship, and I was like, oh my god, this is deeper than I've ever been before.
It's weird because it feels really
Yes.
good down there.
It
doesn't feel like 100 and something feet when you get down there. Free diving, I don't enjoy free diving very deep. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. Unless it's necessary.
Yeah.
But I like oxygen.
Yeah. Well, what is your comfort level like diving, free diving?
Like maybe 15 if I'm weighted properly.
Okay.
15, 20. I haven't really gotten to free dive very much. That's the thing too, is you get to go on these fun adventures, and I haven't really gotten to free dive as much. That's my goal for next year.
I think as you do it more, it'll change.
Yeah, I think I will get more comfortable with it, but like I don't get to do it very often, so like the last time I was free diving was I think in Roatan when we were all just hanging out and I was tired. Yeah. Like the last thing you want to do is exhaust your body when you're tired and be like, I'm going to try and reach the coral reef.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to go a graceful 15 feet and watch people get their photos taken with my goggles on.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
My personal best free diving is 50 feet.
Holy cow.
I know. It was like kind of hard actually.
That's
took me a couple tries.
Insane.
And it was in the springs.
Wow.
So it was like this
gorgeous.
Spring that it was really cool. It was this spring that was kind of shaped like a funnel. And there was like logs going back and forth in between, like, and then there were like layers, like shelves. I don't know how to like describe it. And also a bunch of scuba divers. But anyways, that is one thing about going to the Florida Springs is sometimes scuba divers, you just gotta wait for them
to do their thing.
And it sometimes takes a while. Anywho, but yeah, so it got like darker as I went down.
Yeah, the sun
like,
can't get as far.
And it was like a funnel, so it was like getting smaller and stuff too. But it was really, really cool.
That's cool.
And you could still like see everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was awesome.
That's so neat.
That was really awesome. But like honestly, ears is also a huge problem or a huge part of diving. And I would say even breath hold, like everything is like equalization because
even in not very deep.
Yeah.
I almost slipped and said something that I was not supposed to say about somewhere I just was. Equalization is very important in different types of water too. Like freshwater. I have an easier time with buoyancy in freshwater when I free dive. And then the ocean is a whole other story.
Like everything is more difficult.
And it is like so different because you like go under and you're gonna be like, I'm fine, like I know how to do this, and then all of a sudden your body's like, JK. No. It is very floaty in here, and all of a sudden you're like up towards the surface. Yeah. There's waves. That day we were in Roatan, with the big rocky waves. Yeah. It was it's really hard to like
relax
and control your body underwater because you go down and all of a sudden you're 10 feet in the other direction because the current has like swept you away. And it's really strange. Yeah. It's like a really strange sensation to be underwater and like have no control. Yeah. The joys of mermaiding.
Yeah. It's just like being a water person.
A water performer and like underwater. Like I only did mermaiding like once when we were in Roatan. And I think it was the most comfortable because I had a huge fin. To keep myself when you've got like little dinky feet underwater. You're going from a
monofin. Oh my gosh, it's so hilarious taking like being a mermaid for a while and then taking your tail off and like And then you just feel like your little legs kicking, like there's nothing out, like no propulsion compared to the...
God forbid you have a dress on, because then you're sinking even more.
Yeah.
And your just puny little feet are like, I'm trying the best that I can.
Yeah.
That looks cute.
Thanks. I feel like they're not even, but...
That's okay.
It's alright.
That looks really cute. I just started going in and had no rhyme or reason.
Yeah.
And I'm happy with it.
And sometimes that's
it. Yeah.
How do you ladies feel you both changed the world with mermaiding?
Oh,
Keeping magic to young ones alive. Oh, that is good.
Keep it up with the great questions.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
I think even just being a part of the world, like the mermaid, ocean, like just greater aquatic community, like being a part of it and just bringing more eyeballs to it and like having people just be more inspired to do things that maybe are a little bit unique or not the norm, or just like, you know, heal their inner child or whatever, what have you, like to do things that make them happy that they've always been interested in, but for whatever reason they tell themselves they like can't do it, or like they don't have time or whatever, you know, like yes, you can. And it's beautiful and magical, and let yourself just be beautiful and magical and enjoy what you enjoy.
Yeah, life is short.
Yes. And then also, like, just the ocean and stuff, I think. Just thinking about how you impact just the environment around you, I guess.
Yeah.
From, like, being a mermaid and swimming in, you know, open water, like the springs or the ocean or whatever, and having, you know, glitter or plastic or whatever coming off of your, you know, just like things like that too.
Yeah.
That I think are probably better.
Yeah. It's important to like think about what you're affecting when you're swimming, and I think mermaiding is like a really easy way to get people to think about how important the ocean is and water is, and like I know Felicia's very good at like pushing that kind of like protect the oceans and like think about what you're doing on a daily basis. Without Felicia, like I constantly am in stores and I'm like, I need to buy this one because it's more eco-friendly, and I need to do this because then it makes me think about it. So it's like a really good platform to like get people
just
to think
about it, because like I'm not perfect or anything by any means, especially with that. Like it ebbs and flows with like, you know, using reusables and choosing the most eco-friendly option, but just having the mindset of like, okay, this will impact my environment. But important. Yeah, it's definitely important to just know. So
I think just fantasy in general is important. Like I'm very pro imagination and art, and like how important those things are, especially after COVID, during COVID, because we're still in COVID. How much we relied on art and you know, entertainment, and like how important and valuable like those kinds of things are for everyone of all ages.
Yes.
And that like mermaiding in itself is a fantasy atmosphere that like I don't get to see people that look like me all the time, and like getting to create that for everyone, because mermaiding is for everyone.
Yes.
And how important it is.
Fantasy is for everyone.
And that's like been a big topic lately, and I think it's really important to remember and be able to create an environment like with ourselves and our own platforms to be able to say like, this is for everyone, no matter what. And remember how important art and entertainment is.
Yes.
Because it's beautiful and it's important.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can't pick up this.
Use the thingy, silly.
I literally have a tool in my hand, and I'm choosing the non-smart way to do it.
Say hi, Kate.
Oh my gosh, hi! Come join us on YouTube too, if you would like.
I think it's just filtering people, and I hope it's filtering people.
Yes. Magus returns. Hello. You may not remember me, but I'm a film television producer that has a friend who produces and publishes original music, and you want to do a music video? Oh my god,
cool.
That would be amazing. Still considering the mermaid theme if you and your mermaid friends are interested. Yeah.
Sweet.
Always.
That sounds awesome.
You could show those production companies that you do underwater. Yeah, so, I mean, yes. Sorry if I maybe didn't respond to an email or something, but definitely, like, follow up, send me an email with more information. And, like, we're always, especially video production and, like, any chance to create underwater art.
Yes, please.
And entertainment, like, especially in the, like, film space. That is one of my passions. Since that's how I started. Like, I did an underwater commercial and, like...
Which is really cool. If you have not watched that video on her channel, it's great.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It was very interesting. It was for a mattress company, so, you know.
It's very cool.
But yeah, so we have some other shorts coming out that I did with my friends that was pirate themed.
Super cool.
We're so excited about this. So yeah, definitely. I can hook you up.
Ooh.
Hello to this person who has a very long name. Foundation and Entertainment. Welcome. GR Biology.
That's cool. Neat.
Mermaids can fit that. That's right. Faux show. I feel like I'm missing a size.
Oh no. I'm failing.
I know, because they're all like flipped over.
That was a great question.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Deep Sea Night as favorite mermaid movie.
Oh my gosh.
This is so easy. I feel like we could answer each other.
Yes. Let's do it.
Okay, yours is Aquamarine.
Yes.
That's hands down.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. I don't think I do.
Well, it's The Little Mermaid.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say, but I was like, wait, is it that?
Yeah. I mean, it's not exciting, but it's because as a little kid, I watched The Little Mermaid so much that I blew up the VHS.
Oh my god!
It like exploded.
I know, and I know you did like so many costumes.
Yeah,
and
as a
stuff.
little kid, I had my mom's friend make me a custom Little Mermaid tail, like walking tail. And then my favorite scene in the movie is when she wears that pink dress. And they don't make them.
Yeah, they really don't.
So I bought like a princess dress that was like pink with like the puffy sleeves, and I wore a horrendous red wig at like 5 or 6, and I remember trick-or-treating in it.
Oh my gosh.
And people being like, who are you? And I was like, duh, I'm Ariel in the scene where she wears the pink dress. Like, how dare you not understand? But yeah, I'm very excited to see the representation of that dress. It better be in the movie, because I'm probably going to cry.
True.
I'm probably going to cry the whole movie of the new Little Mermaid that's coming out, but I'm just excited about the costumes.
Oh my gosh, I am too.
Yeah, and I hope that she gets pink dress representation that she deserves.
Yes. I hope she gets all of the iconic outfits.
Yeah.
And that the sparkle dress? Hello?
At the
coming
end,
out of
that
the ocean?
purple dress.
That better freaking happen.
And I bet you her little blue dress with the little bow in her hair and her hair.
Oh my god.
I'm so excited.
It's gonna be so good.
And I know there's a lot of controversy about her tail. I love it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's like whimsical, and I think it's light and airy and looks like realistic.
Yeah.
And I like that we did like a little turn that didn't need to, because I think it would have been too simple if we had done the cartoon version.
Yeah, I do agree. At first, like, well, I didn't even see Aquaman, but like, I guess like, you know, being underwater creators, I'm like, oh man, like I feel like you could make the whole movie just doing it practically, but like it would not be good,
and it wouldn't read
it wouldn't
well.
be good. So it took me a little to get over that, but like absolutely, I think it's stunning, and like it does, like the whole world that they created, like it's even beautiful. It's like, whoa, this is gonna
where they did shoot a lot of people underwater, and my friend messaged me and was like, why aren't you and Felicia in this movie? In Black Panther.
Yes!
In Black Panther, there was a bunch of like actual people that were filmed underwater. Lupita Nyong'o like legit trained with like weights, and they like learned how, and like that's the kind of art like I really want to get into, where people are like, let's hire them. So I think the idea of getting hired to just like swim around and look cool is like way up my alley.
Yes.
And it was beautiful. It was absolutely gorgeous, and a little mix of practical with some CG.
It was like a good, it was a very good mix. Because there was where I was like, those people are underwater.
Those are
like,
real people. I was like, those are people.
No, yeah, I can tell. Actually, fellow Miss Mermaid USA queen,
Yeah.
Miss Mermaid Nevada, Rachel Novak, she was in it.
No way?
Yeah.
So was, I'm pretty sure Danielle was too.
She was in the opening scene, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. Unconfirmed, but I thought I saw that on Facebook.
Danielle, right?
Yeah, Danielle.
Yeah.
And then Rachel was one of the people, I think, like, riding the whales at the end.
No way.
Yeah. Allegedly.
That's so
Allegedly.
cool.
I don't know if they're allowed to, like, share that information or whatever, but that was me deducing.
I believe. We saw with our eyes.
Yes.
That's amazing. And I
yeah.
love that mermaiding can bring people into, like, different worlds. Because it's not, like, especially for us, we've had many, many conversations about this.
Yeah.
It's not just mermaiding for us, it's more like underwater art and expression.
Yes.
And
absolutely.
I just feel more comfortable underwater. Both of us model on land. Both of us are very comfortable land models.
Yes.
Sounds really silly.
Yeah.
But we both, I think, really enjoy getting the opportunity to do it underwater because it creates like new challenges.
Yes.
And but like new opportunities to do stuff that you cannot do on land.
Yeah. It's more challenging and therefore more rewarding for me, I think.
So too. From like experience of watching Felicia, she gets stubborn as hell when she does stuff, and there's an ice skating picture of Felicia, and I watched this girl for 30 minutes in like 40. It was like 40 degrees outside.
Yeah, it was cold outside.
And then
winter.
it was like 60 something, 70 something in the water, and for 30 minutes trying to flip herself upside down to get the right shot of being upside down, so it looked like she was ice skating on the reflection of the surface.
On the surface, yeah.
And it was wild, and she was like, I'm not happy with it. But it's beautiful. It's so good.
I am proud of myself.
It was so good.
Is it the perfect vision in my head? No, still no. But
we are our harshest critics.
Yeah, always.
Yeah, there's some stuff coming out, like, whenever we make content, and I'm always like, man, I really wish I hadn't, like, breathed out of my nose at that one moment so there wasn't a bubble there, and everyone else is like, wow, water.
Yeah, your eyes are open.
And we're like, why did I not fluff my hair at the right moment?
I really gotta get a control of my nose bubbles, honestly.
Same. That is a weird thing that you don't think about.
Yeah, because like you don't think they're gonna be there, and then you just tip your head up and it goes.
Or if you're swimming and you're like coming to the surface, your brain automatically is like must release air while I get to the surface.
Yeah, I gotta get over that.
Me too.
Yeah,
because it makes you look real fancy when you rise, and you haven't like you look like I'm not fine.
Yeah,
and you're like inside. You're like.
Oh my gosh.
That's my favorite part, I think, about mermaiding sometimes, is people are like, wow, this looks really easy. And I'm like, that's because I've been training really hard to make this look very easy. That's like the biggest compliment, I think, is when people are like, this is so easy.
Yeah.
And
which people think that about like land modeling too. And I'm like, all right, be my guest.
Yes, please.
Be my guest. Try it out. Huh? Which, I mean, it's not like, it is hard.
It's hard. It is hard. It's a skill. It's a talent.
It is a skill.
I think it would be very hard to tell someone to get in front of the camera that has had no experience. It is something that I feel like you can have a little bit of like, maybe like, undeveloped talent, or like, what is the word I'm looking for? Natural talent, yeah, where you can just kind of like get into it really quickly.
Yeah.
But just like anything else, you have to practice.
Yeah, for sure.
And get better at it and find your light. When I started modeling, I had bought myself a camera, and I used to do cosplay stuff and set it up in my bedroom or in my spare bedroom and just take pictures of myself to figure out
that is
my angles and like what it feels like in front of the camera. And I would take like 200 pictures, and then as weeks went on and I was cosplaying more and more, I would take 40 pictures for my set and break that down into like 10, and then I would take 10 pictures, and then I figured out, you know, I could run in there and be like, oh, I only have 15 minutes to do a set for my cosplay page. I can do that.
Yeah.
But I used to spend like 2 hours being like, I don't like this angle, I don't like this pose, I don't like this.
But like, especially you're doing your own photography too. That's like developing two skills at once.
It was really fun though. I am very excited to get back on my cosplay journey next year. Because I went on a very long hiatus because of the pandemic ruining my life.
Yeah.
And everybody's lives.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It made us stronger. We're all still here.
True.
Striving.
Yes.
Doing what we can.
Yeah. Thriving. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Did you fix it?
Yeah.
Do you want one of these? I can just give you a wax crayon.
No, that's alright.
Do you want the fancy one?
Yeah.
Yours is
I'm
so
used to
cute.
it. Thank you.
Mine is just sparkly.
I love it.
They're cute. There are two people here. Hi.
Hi. Wait, Kate asked something.
How long do you hold your breath for? How do you hold your breath for that long? I don't know, Kate. How do you hold your breath for that long?
Watch the playback.
Yeah. No, I think she's. Kate is also a very talented and incredible mermaid.
The Lazy Mermaid,
on Instagram.
IG.
She's beautiful and lovely, and she's incredible to work with.
Yes. The most natural, looking mermaid ever. Especially in the spring.
In the springs, it looked like she had swum out from the river.
Like she
and
lived
was
there.
Oops, mermaid sighting. It's incredible.
In her home. Yeah. That's how I felt. I was like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, excuse me, I apologize.
Permission to swim?
Are we making mermaid scales? We are bedazzling candles right now.
With different
rhinestones
things. I'm trying to make mine look like a sea urchin.
She went in with a plan. I did not. And this is what's happening. I think I'm gonna start bedazzling. I have this little Christmas ornament, which is very cute.
Yeah, I forgot about our ornament.
So I think I'm gonna start bedazzling a Christmas ornament. Yeah. How are we on time? We're doing great on time.
We're doing really great.
Does anyone have any more questions?
Yeah. Any questions? Leave them in the chat. Any topics? Anything you want to know? Could be mermaid or not mermaid related. We're just here to hang.
Let's see. How bad is that?
Craft requests or any requests for streams in the future?
Yeah. What are we going to talk about in the future? I think that's a great one.
That is.
I know we're going to talk about, what's coming up for next year. I think that's going to be a great topic. I'm going to make her hair pink.
What is coming up for next year?
That's a great question. So next year...
Please tell me.
Lots of exciting things. Felicia and I...
True.
Have been working. You're terrible. Have been both working very hard to
create something.
To create stuff, to work hard on, I'm getting a tail, which means I'm going to be able to create a lot more content. Yes, we are coming back to Florida.
Yes.
We are planning a trip to Florida right now.
I'm trying to move there.
Felicia's trying to move there. I own a house here, so I can't do that yet.
Yes.
We'll see. I don't know. I am open to anything at this point in time. Life is just beginning.
Life moves and flows like water.
And I'm gonna just kind of let it do the thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'm excited to make a lot more content.
That is definitely on our vision for 2023.
Yeah, I just bought a fancy new underwater camera. So we're going to be able to film a lot more. The thing that sucks is we live currently in a place where it's 30-something degrees outside.
Yeah, and
swimming
costs $75 an hour to rent a pool, so.
So yeah, this is when I would plug our GoFundMe or something.
Yeah, I know.
Because we're poor.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
you can join my subscriptions on Instagram.
You should make a Ko-fi or Ko-fi, whatever that thing is called.
PayPal? I don't know.
Yeah. How much planning do you...
How much planning do you do for making video content?
Depends.
We try to plan.
Sometimes we plan when we do big shoots, when we go down to the springs, usually
a lot of planning.
A lot more planning because we have to pack.
Yeah,
which helps.
Yeah. A lot of all the styling, it does take a lot of planning.
Yeah. When we go to a Swimply pool, usually it's if we're trying to do a TikTok sound.
Yeah.
We usually coordinate what we're wearing. It's pretty helpful. Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely depends on what we're doing. For TikToks, I would say it all depends on the sound or whatever.
Sometimes it's just ambient swimming.
Yeah. So sometimes we don't need to plan because we already have done it before.
Yeah. Had to.
Yeah. But I think that I really enjoy the process of the, like, pre-production, essentially. Like, planning it all out and everything. And create, like, coming with a vision to a shoot, because it's just that much more rewarding when you actually achieve your vision, or even more than you could ever imagine. So I like all areas of, like, video making, production, like all that kind of stuff. So I would definitely, like, a goal of mine would be to plan better and more in advance to make it be, like, have better production quality.
Yeah. I think the hardest part is planning not just the things that you have to film in the water, but all the stuff around it. Because what makes for really good videos usually is the behind the scenes, the prep, all of that.
Transitions, like all that stuff.
And you have to plan ahead for all of that, because if you don't film it.
It don't happen.
And then you finish and you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot to film myself putting on my makeup.
Yep. That happens to me literally every time. Every time I do my makeup, I'm like, I should have done
filmed
before that.
But yeah, so you have to, like, think about it, which is hard. Oh, there's lots of questions.
There are. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Did you do anything for Black Friday?
Oh my gosh, yes, but not on purpose.
Oh, that's right.
I went out to get this video capture card, which we're not even using.
No, we're not.
At Micro Center, like like an electronics store, on Black Friday, and the line was, like, all the way down the back wall of the store. It did go by pretty quickly, though, and, like, I was with my mom and my sister, and they went and ordered crumble cookies while I was waiting.
Beautiful. That's wonderful.
So it was all fine. But yeah, and my mom and my sister and I had a really nice day, girls' day,
that's very nice.
Yesterday on Black Friday. Not even intentionally for, like, deals or anything, but we redecorated our entire living room.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. And we got a new rug, and, like, we got a coffee table, and, like, a candle, and, like, blankets and pillows and stuff, and it, like, actually, I like it way better now.
That's cute.
But yeah, so that's what I did for Black Friday.
Oh my god, that's wonderful.
What'd you do?
For Thanksgiving, my partner and I just hung out at home and cooked together, which was lovely.
Very sweet.
And then yesterday, I went to Michael's to get rhinestones. And that was about it. I did buy some makeup online.
Nice.
For myself.
Wait, what'd you get?
The one that I showed you today. The very sparkly Danessa Myrix.
Oh.
It was like an early Black Friday deal that I ordered.
Oh, gotcha.
Because online Black Friday stuff started, like, a week ago.
Okay, I was like, wait, but you already have it. Gotcha.
I'm gonna stop my Instagram one.
Okay, come join us on YouTube.
If anyone is there. Oh.
DX?
You're so smart.
Okay. Any mermaid plans for 2023? I guess we just kind of talked about that a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Oh, wait. I think we... Yeah. Yeah, so we're definitely planning on producing a lot more content.
Lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff. Stuff we can't really talk about yet.
Yeah, stuff we can't really talk about yet, which, but we'll just say, you know the saying, be/create what you want to see in the world.
Yeah.
That's what we're working on.
That's kind of where we're at, is,
we have things that we want to exist, opportunities we want to have, and we are trying to create them for ourselves. So that's the energy, that's the plan for 2023.
Yep.
What are your favorite types of mermaids? Mammal mermaids, such as dolphins, whale, seals, or fish mermaids, like salmon or ocean fish?
Ooh. I really like manatees.
Yeah, I was just thinking the
They're
same
real
thing.
Cute. And happy.
Yeah, they're just munching away, minding the business.
Yeah, not hurting nobody.
Yeah.
Just doing their own
floating
thing.
along.
Yeah. I've never gotten to swim with a manatee before in the springs.
We have to.
I love me some manta rays.
Oh.
Half swam with manta rays.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Wait, in Hawaii?
Cannot tell you where.
Oh, okay.
You know where, but
Okay.
I can't say it on live.
Oh, sure.
They were larger than me.
Oh my god.
It was very scary. But they
Oh
were
my
beautiful. It was really cool to watch them from the outside because you can't really see underwater.
So cool.
I showed you videos of that.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Yeah, they were huge.
Whoa, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I'd love to swim with the whale shark. That would be pretty cool. I feel like I would be scared though.
I think I would be too, and then I would just like cry underwater.
Yeah.
Because that is like a life goal.
That's a quote from Aquamarine.
See, what's weird is I haven't watched that movie since it like came out.
Oh, what?
But I read the book, and I was
yeah.
obsessed with the book, and the movie and the book aren't perfect.
Not the same.
And I was very upset about that. So I have the book.
Oh,
yeah.
I want to read it.
Yeah. Oh, I can let you borrow it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Non-mermaid plans for 2023.
Oh. I'm trying to move to Florida.
Yeah,
which
you are.
Is a mermaid
crazy.
plan, but
I would like to be just doing a lot more creative stuff.
yeah.
That's the goal. I want to do more photography stuff in my photography business.
Mm-hmm.
I want to cosplay again consistently, and I want to be mermaiding and doing underwater stuff as much as possible.
Yeah, I definitely want to do like the same kind of thing, art overall.
Yeah.
Like on land as well.
Yeah. On land would be great too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to start doing photography stuff, more consistency.
Yeah. And we want to do this too.
Yeah, this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, this is, to me, maybe you might not consider it like art, but to me it is.
Yeah. It's just like
It's a source of entertainment.
entertainment, community, like I love doing this kind of stuff.
I think did we scrolled up too far?
Yeah, I think we actually need to scroll up. Wow. Are you planning a trip to Southern California?
I would love to. That is where I am from. And it is too cold here on the East Coast.
So we would love to come to
I
Southern
would
California.
love to. Someone wants to fund me to
Yeah,
get to
true.
Southern California. That'd be lovely.
That is probably the biggest thing right now.
I think both of us are planning on going to
the CaliCon?
California Mercon.
Yeah, we would love to go to that.
So I think we might be planning to go to that.
Yeah, that's sort of on the agenda for sure. I don't think tickets are even out yet or anything like that. But like we're definitely like thinking about it, planning about it.
Yeah.
My little sister does graduate from college though, so if it's at the same time, I can't go.
No, you cannot. That comes first.
Yeah, but if it's not, then I'm there.
Yeah.
I really want to go to Disneyland too.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I have to take. So I grew up 15 minutes from Disneyland, and I could walk around that place blindfolded.
Yes.
And tell you where we are. I love Disneyland. Never been to Disney Worlds. Had tickets booked to Disney Worlds.
Oh my.
But because of COVID, it was in May of 2020. Yeah, I cried.
Yeah, that is very upsetting.
Yeah, we were supposed to celebrate me getting out of the military and my brother graduating college at the same time, and the whole trip got canceled.
Wait, can you not like?
It was so long ago, and we still, because my brother moved to Ireland.
Oh yeah.
We couldn't get tickets.
Gotcha.
Like where we were all available at the same time again.
Oh man,
it sucked.
Well, it'll happen.
It will.
Oh, yeah,
it will
happen. Okay. What do you have on your wish list for Christmas or things to add to mermaiding?
Ooh,
that is a good question. I really want a dive watch, but it's like very expensive, but so I don't expect to get it from anybody, but
yeah, that's fair.
like a dive watch, wetsuit, open cell wetsuit. I have a lot of like
expensive.
Yeah. Those are things I think I just need to save up for, but
yeah. Let's start like a little wish list online.
That is my wish list for sure.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think I would like some mermaiding accessories since I'm gonna have a new tail.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm gonna want. I mean, my top that I have now is beautiful and works perfectly with my color scheme.
Yeah.
But it's always nice to have like a change of options. I really want one of those Marbella crowns.
Oh my gosh. They pretty.
You want to ask for like real expensive stuff.
Yeah.
That I cannot afford.
If we're going real big.
But realistically, probably things for my house, makeup,
Yeah.
a vacation.
Yeah. I asked for reusable lint rollers.
I love being an adult. That's incredible.
Yeah.
I think I asked for, like, I really want a new shower caddy.
Oh, yeah. Very crucial.
Yeah, one that, like, fits better in my shower.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
It was,
she's
like,
going.
hard
How
for me to
cute.
come up with a Christmas list this
Right?
year, honestly. Like, I don't know.
I think
Whatever
all
you
of the
want.
things that I want are, like,
Too expensive
like,
to
yeah,
ask for.
I would like to take a week vacation to Florida with a bunch of photographers.
Yeah.
And a bunch of places to let me borrow outfits so that I can be pretty underwater.
True.
That's what I want. I want an all expenses paid trip to, like, an island near the Bahamas, please.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I didn't realize how close the Bahamas actually is.
Very close. It's not a
We
long
could, like,
ride.
we could take a ferry there.
Yeah. So far.
Things to consider.
What has been your favorite locations you have been to because of mermaid projects?
Ooh.
I can't talk about mine.
Oh yeah, damn it.
Probably right now Roatan.
Yeah.
That's probably like the craziest adventure.
Yeah.
Most like
It was awesome.
it was beautiful. I miss the ocean.
I went to Belize
Yeah,
also, which
that
was pretty
insane.
cool. And I swam with nurse sharks, which was really fun. And that was pretty cool.
That was a good one.
I wasn't even a mermaid.
No, but I think mermaiding is kind of the reason that I got more into like underwater
Yeah.
art.
And
So I'll let it take credit.
honestly, like, I think that there are so many mermaids to me out there who don't even own tails.
Yeah.
But they're just, like, incredible freedivers, underwater, like, performers, models, everything. So,
Agreed.
well, this is
It looks
my
so
completed
cute.
candle.
Adorable.
It's a little bit not even, but that is okay with me.
I like this one.
Yeah. You know, it's organic.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll put that over there. Now, can I have an ornament, please?
Would you like a mermaid or a circle?
A mermaid.
Yeah.
Let's see. Thank you. Look how cute these are. I love her.
She's very cute.
She's very cute.
What color would you like her hair to be? Do you want
Um,
to color or do you want to bedazzle first?
ooh, I don't know.
Blue?
Blue could be
Or some
cute.
teal?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Thank you. What was the last film you saw in theaters?
Ooh.
You saw Glass Onion.
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen Knives Out. No spoilers.
Wait, me neither. I really, really want to see
I really
it.
wanna
oh my
see
gosh.
it, yeah.
Yes. I love Knives Out. I can't wait.
Never seen it.
Wait, really?
Yeah. It's on my list.
I would watch
and it
it
has not
again
been
with
spoiled
you.
somehow.
Oh, good.
But yeah.
Oh my god.
I saw Black Panther.
Yeah, that was the last one I saw in theaters.
And I think we're gonna go see The Menu, which I'm really excited about.
Ooh.
Which looks really good.
Last night I watched, it had Saoirse Ronan in it. It was like kind of a murder mystery.
Nice.
It was called See How They Run, I think.
Mm.
It was pretty good. I liked it a lot. It was very like reminiscent of a Knives Out type.
Nice.
Which I'm fine with people, you know,
Getting
inspired by each other and making a whole bunch of movies like that, because
Sounds good.
I don't like love horror movies and stuff like that, but I love like more like thriller murder mystery,
That's fair.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I really like those kind. Oh, we have to scroll a bit.
Oh, yeah. Also, it's 2:30.
Oh my gosh, okay.
That's great.
How do you come up with ideas for the photo shoots and projects you do?
Ooh, good question.
Ooh. That is a really good question.
Oh, thank you, Nick. I think sometimes it's inspiration from like I'm on Pinterest a lot for a lot of my inspo. We do mood boards and stuff, which I think are really important to like visualize like what you're trying to get done.
Very helpful.
I think movies, other art.
Sometimes it's like music sometimes
Yeah.
kind of makes me like music that makes me feel underwater.
Yeah. There's definitely,
Does
I
that
have like
make sense?
playlists that I listen to
Yeah.
before I get in like to get into like the vibe.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes it just comes to me. I think definitely, I feel like majority of the time it's what resources do we have right now and what can we create with it, and we're sort of inspired by like what we already have to work with.
Sometimes it's your outfits. We thrift shop for a lot of stuff, and it's like my Cinderella underwater pictures are because I had a thrift store dress, and that's what I had, and it inspired me to create that project.
Yeah.
So
That was stunning.
love that one. And Brandy's gonna be Cinderella again in the new Descendants movie, which I've never seen any of those, but will I be watching it for Brandy? Yes.
Yes. I think it will bring a bigger viewership.
Yeah, I agree.
Cause absolutely.
Yeah, as she deserves.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you could dive with any underwater creature, what would it be? We kind of already talked about that.
Whale sharks.
Whale sharks.
I think whale sharks.
I'm like kind of scared though. Like I think I would be freaked out.
I feel like just the size of, I've swam with some like really big fish, and like I'm talking like this big, and just the idea that you're so close to something that big is when you're underwater you lose visibility. You lose a lot of like depth perception.
Yes.
Last time I was swimming with a bunch of fish, it was dark, and there were no lights on.
Oh my gosh.
And it was like a good 20 feet down or more in the water, and I was like looking down, and I knew there were a lot of fish. Could not see them. So I was kind of swimming
you were
like
in scuba?
this. No, like I was on the surface, and I knew it was like 20 feet down.
Oh, the fish were. Okay.
And like I was looking around, and I couldn't see anything.
Gotcha.
But I knew they were there.
Yeah.
And that's kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies. I also don't love the way fish can look at you underwater.
With their eyeballs.
And so for me, it was kind of like a, I can't see you, but I know you're there. And I was kind of swimming, and I went like this, and one of the little rays was doing the little like side fin thing, and we high-fived, and it scared the crap out of me. But that was great.
What is your wish list of things? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I think the same question.
I don't know about whales. Oh, I did swim with sharks this year, which was really cool.
Oh yeah, you did. You scuba.
I was really scared.
The poor video of this girl. I said no. Of this girl underwater. You were holding Abby's hand.
Yeah.
Just like all I saw was a video, but I know Felicia well enough that I knew her body positions and like just the energy she was coming off just because her body. And I was like, you poor thing.
Because normally when I scuba dive, you were making fun of me for this. I like swim.
Oh my! Oh.
I like literally like put my arms out.
Like to the point where I have gotten smacked in the face underwater while scuba diving because Felicia is like just full. I'm going to go on my own little adventure, and I swim like this.
Very how you're supposed to, tucked in, not
I'm
disturbing
super
anything.
Scared to touch anything. Like I've swam with people that are like, I'm gonna touch everything and get real close to stuff, and I'm like,
I do not try to touch stuff. Like that's not
really
what you're
nervous.
To.
So
yeah.
Can I save this video? Share?
Yeah. Oh, you can view in live archive. Is that
Oh, I don't want to share it like that. I don't want this to be on my channel.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's just there. Okay, save for 30 days.
Yeah.
Great. Sorry.
Okay. What were we talking about?
The last one we did was wish list of things to swim with. You like to... No, we do not like to have water up our noses, but we get
We
used
do
to
it anyway. But it's not comfortable.
No. It's just something that you kind of live with.
Yeah, it just happens. What are your favorite interpretations of mermaids in films or shows?
Ooh.
Like Splash, Little Mermaid, animated. I like Splash.
Splash was great. That was a beautiful tale.
Yeah.
That's because it was latex.
And her underwater scenes were so impressive.
Yeah. is very early. The mermaids from Hook.
Oh, yeah.
I think were huge inspirations for me when I was a little kid because I was obsessed with all 13 seconds that they're on film.
Yeah, I'd agree with all that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of really like seeing everyone's interpretations of what mermaids are and should be. Like the mermaids in Peter Pan.
Yeah, I was just about to say those. They're a little scary.
Yeah.
The ones in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes.
Love those.
Love those.
Love me as a good siren.
Yes. Yeah, I don't think there's any that I'm like, I don't like it. I don't know. I'm not a hater. No. Like I really like just seeing people's creativity.
Yeah,
so
I think it's important that we have lots of different types.
Yeah, I agree. What are your favorite? If you go see Avatar: The Way of Water, we all know you will. Are you going to imagine yourself swimming in the ocean? Yeah, I wish I was there.
Obviously. That CG, I think the reason that I'm going to go see that is I'm a huge fan of FX and like computer generated stuff. Watch a lot of stuff online about it. And the water that they created for that movie is insanity.
Wait, really?
Yeah, they came up with a lot of new CG for that, and I think it is some of the most impressive stuff I've ever seen. Not super huge fan of the original Avatar movie.
Really?
I think it's beautiful.
Yeah,
again,
definitely.
beautiful. Love me some Zosalana.
Yes, that's for sure.
But
I don't know. I don't really remember it that well.
It's Ferngully and Pocahontas.
Oh.
And I love me some Ferngully.
It's definitely Pocahontas.
I will probably see it from the comfort of my home because it's like 5 hours.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to watch how beautiful it is and to see. I've noticed a big trend in like current entertainment is underwater. And I'm really excited that this trend is continuing for the sake of my career.
Yeah, for real.
So it's really cool that I think people are going to be inspired by this movie.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's gonna probably come up with so many other, like, inspire so many other creative projects and stuff.
Exactly.
Looks like a sea urchin, thank you!
Yeah, they did a good job.
Your candle project looks so fun.
Thank you.
Like, Flounder is friends with Ariel. What sea creature do you want to be friends with? A sea turtle.
So
absolutely.
Great. Oh, that's a good answer.
Yeah. Like, I just feel like we have the same energy.
Correct.
Especially Crush from Finding Nemo. That's my favorite interpretation of a sea creature
fantastic.
ever.
Yeah. I think I like the little baby manta rays. Last time I was in an aquarium, there was like a little separate section, and there's little teeny tiny. It was like this big. It looked like a pancake. And we were watching him, and he was in a tiny little tank. And we showed up, and he started doing backflips and like showing off. And I literally almost cried. And he was like this big, and he was so cute. And I want one of those.
That is so
in my life.
I see that for you.
And we'd be buddies.
Absolutely.
Which powers from H2O Just Add Water would you like to have?
Oh,
freaking great question. So, backstory on H2O.
Oh, okay.
I started watching H2O before it was on Nickelodeon. I just want to brag humbly a little bit. I found it on YouTube, and I used to have to watch it in like 6-minute videos and let it buffer back when YouTube was horrendous because I'm old, and I would watch it in like 6-minute increments, and I watched the whole first season of H2O on YouTube, like downloaded from like Australian.
Yeah, because it was Australian. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would watch a lot of shows like that too.
And that is how I found H2O. The way I was obsessed, and no one else knew what I was talking about.
But now
it's popular, and I love it. No, I love that it's popular.
Yes.
I love that mermaids have become a lot more mainstream.
Yeah.
I love that mermaiding has become more mainstream. I think that's important. Like, we can create
just for like water safety and encouraging people to like just like I don't know, learn how to swim and stuff.
Yeah.
And learn like how to swim well.
Yes, and safely and like protect themselves. Which powers would you have?
Oh my god, which powers would I have? probably the manipulation of water.
That would be really helpful.
Yeah, I feel like that one would be most practical, but also like heating the heating
water
element one.
Okay, the idea that I could heat the water wherever we were swimming, if I could just like toast up the springs a little bit, like around me,
like that would
really
be
convenient.
Great.
I don't think I'd want ice powers.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I don't like being cold.
Yeah. Ice is probably least appealing to me, but there was the one girl who came in, Bella or something, came in the later season, and she could like turn water into like goo, and
what a horrible power!
They ran out of.
Oh my goodness!
They ran out.
They were
things.
like,
I guess. But that one was funny though. That was like very interesting.
Yeah, I don't remember. I watched some of the one with the guy where he had like the trident, and like I watched some of that season.
Like Mako mermaids?
Yeah, the new ones, but I don't really remember.
I didn't really watch any of the Mako. Actually, that's a lie. I definitely tried.
Yeah, I think I tried, but I think I blacked it out. I just like, I'm gonna keep the original nice and strong in my brain.
I think like the first season, like the earlier seasons, I liked their everyday like life being mermaids. But then when they started bringing in the like horrible like CGI water dragon stuff, that like also just didn't make sense. I don't know. Yeah. I was like, all right.
Yeah, that's valid. Yeah. I think you looking like Cleo, I think helped a lot for you.
Yes.
In a good way.
Yes. Yeah. No, for sure. It's like probably top 10% of my TikTok comments are like,
Cleo!
And like she is obviously like, I love Phoebe Token. Like,
oh my gosh.
They were huge. She was a huge inspiration for my like mermaid look. Like,
yeah.
I didn't do it on purpose, but definitely subconsciously.
That's
like
some inspo
all that. Yeah, absolutely. And, like, my dorsal fin is absolutely because of the H2O tails.
Hello from Holland.
Oh my gosh, hello.
Oh, that's so cool.
Thanks so much for joining.
Yeah, we are talking about mermaid life and underwater performance life and making Christmas ornaments.
We're making mermaid Christmas ornaments.
Look how cute.
Probably when we finish up with these, we'll end the stream. But yeah, we're just hanging out and chatting.
Yeah. We like to answer questions. This is a nice soft launch into our actual streaming where we're going to talk about the industry.
Yeah, we'll have like more pointed topics and stuff and like...
Which, speaking of, great question underneath this. Where do you see the future of mermaid performance industry going?
Oh, Nick. Where do we see...
I see it being uplifted a lot, especially with the Little Mermaid movie coming out. I think there's going to be, again, a take from entertainment. A lot of people are going to be inspired, and it's going to be a really great opportunity for the mermaid industry to completely lift up. And I think that's what needs to happen. I think everyone needs to have high standards of valuing how important mermaiding and entertainment is, how much work goes into it. Again, like talking about like how people say, oh, it's so easy, but you know, if a model shows up on set and they do their own hair and makeup, and not only do they model, but because you're going to take pictures as a mermaid at an event, but you're also going to swim. You have skills that are dangerous. You're doing something. Yeah,
there's a lot more. There's risk.
There's risk involved. There is creativity involved. There is, you know, background skills. You have your own tail. You've supplied products. You've done all of these things. You've done
certifications. Like
all of those things are very valuable, and I think that showing off like how important that kind of stuff is and making sure that mermaids value themselves means that the entire industry should just take a couple steps up, because that's what everyone deserves because of how much work they put into what they're doing, and their performances matter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, not to get too serious. But,
no, that's not. That's how it is. Yes, there's going to be more demand, and I think safety and standards are going to be really important going forward.
Yeah, definitely.
And like being paid well for the skills that we have, I think, is going to also, I would like to see that.
Especially with demand going up. The idea that You know, if you try to hire, you know,
any other
any
live
other
performance skill.
There's usually like a set standard, right? Like you're expected to pay X amount. I think with mermaiding, there's so much range.
Yeah, there are different types, you know, of performance and stuff.
But like when it comes to it, I think a lot of people don't value how much work goes behind into the community. And I think that it'll be a really good opportunity for mermaids to be able to say like, hey, what I do matters, and what my time is valuable. My skills are valuable, and so when I'm working, this is how much I deserve.
Yeah, and the conditions that I deserve too, because that's really a big part of it too, is having an adequate like environment to do your best performance.
Yes, safely,
and just like well.
Yes, because no one should be expected to be in pain or in a dangerous situation to do something from a performance level. Any other situation, if I'm a dancer, I expect to be somewhere that's safe, and I expect to be taken care of and paid and valued for the thing that I'm providing, just like any other skill, any other job. Like
it's hard, all right, like just the job itself, like the performance itself is risk and it's hard and stuff, so like the environment that you have should not make it any more hard. Or unsafe. Yeah.
Thank you, Nick, for that hard-hitting question.
Thank you. What's your ideal water temperature for tank work? Hilarious. Like 90
degrees. 89 degrees. Yeah. If I am actively moving, I could bump that down to like a cool 87.
But definitely high 80s, low 90s even.
It's very hard to perform when your body is shivering.
Yeah, definitely.
Comfortably. Have I done that? Yes. Many a times.
Many times.
Do I enjoy it? Not at all.
Especially for live performance like that, I think the temperature matters, because like in the springs we're normally just doing photo shoots or true. Like video work that only takes, you know, like it's minutes, only when we're underwater. But when you're doing like a tank or a live performance, if you are cold, they will see it.
It's very obvious.
It's way harder to fake it when you literally have uncontrollable, you know, responses.
Agreed.
Your daughter likes mermaids. Hello to your daughter. Hello. Thank you so much for joining. Wow, the mermaid community is just a fairy tale, kind of.
Yeah.
It's really welcome to everyone. Anyone can join the mermaid community at any time. All you have to do is like mermaids. Yeah, so basically. You're kind of already a part of it. Sorry. What is your favorite type of mermaid projects to work on? Do you prefer underwater shoots, above water filming projects, going on location, something else, collaboration? Wow, lots of options. My personal favorite is definitely video work underwater. Yeah. Creating like my goal probably for 2023 would be do more highly produced like videos underwater, like scenes or like stories, like, maybe a short film or something. I want to do something like what Brett and Justin did with Hannah Mermaid, where they created like a collaboration between a lot of people that loved being underwater and created a story with photos, but I'd love to do it more in a video format. I love doing both, but I think having a whole story, like a whole something that like just fits together, a whole visual package is honestly like...
It's really fun to like execute and see. It's also fun because underwater movement is so fun, and being able to like show that off I think is fun when you're not just doing photos.
Yes. Absolutely. That is such a good way to put what I've been thinking of, like movement.
Brain cell.
Movement of it. Yeah. There you go. You have it right now. That's acting plus you train years. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Disney didn't want you and everyone in the mermaid community to have a small part in the live action Little Mermaid movie. I feel maybe like some people did, and they just haven't been able to share it.
I cannot say I was at all.
Definitely not.
Wish. I think that
can confirm.
A lot of the people that were involved, I think, in the mermaid stuff, it's not just being a mermaid. They had to have like trained professional actors and actresses and stuff. as well as, like, I think the photos, they were all, like, fitness models.
Yeah.
And, like, fitness, like...
They wanted people
like,
that were trained.
Fit,
like, yeah.
And, maybe there were people in the mermaid community, we don't know.
Yeah. Like extras and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
And like also we don't really know what it's going to be like. Like they might have had a small cast that were just actors.
Yeah.
And they didn't really do that much
tail stuff. Yeah.
Because really the movie, like, she's on land for a significant portion of the film, so. And
I expect most of the tails to be CG work.
Yeah.
So.
Which is fine. That's cool.
They want to call me for anything else, though.
Right. I was going to say, however, I think it will be interesting to see, like, with the PR and social promotions, if they do anything with the community that way. Which should be, like, soon. Like, soon would be the time to reach out for that. So, like, oh my god.
Hi, we're here.
Hello, putting it out there. Yeah. Oh, we have a German viewer. Hello.
Hi. My family is from Germany.
Really?
Yeah. That's where my dad's from.
Should we, like, translate real
quick?
Sure.
We've got to Google Translate, but we got you.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I have been to Berlin before.
Ooh. I have not been anywhere over there. I have not gotten to travel too much.
Wait, Europe?
Yeah.
Really?
Nope.
You've never been to Europe?
Nope. I'd love to.
I see that for you.
I would love that.
What am I looking at? Go translate.
But yeah, the Little Mermaid movie comes out in May, and I'm very excited. I'm gonna cry, to be completely honest with everyone. I'm very excited. Felicia is looking up a translator.
And you're from Holland. You guys are neighbors.
No.
Wait.
I'm almost done with my... She has a tail now. And she's sparkly. Did I make her gold because I wanted her to look like me? Yes. He said you're both beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Also, thank you for translating.
Thank you very much.
As we struggle.
Struggling over here. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. So glad you could join us from Germany. That's so cool. And Holland.
That's awesome.
I kind of love her.
She's so cute.
Look at her blue. Oh my gosh. I love it.
My hair's going to be that color in like 2 weeks.
Okay. I think I'm going to do a white top.
Ooh, yes. Like your fancy white top.
Yes.
Does anyone have any last questions before we have probably like maybe 10 more minutes?
Yeah, I think 10 more minutes.
Yeah. Ooh.
What have you taken from mermaiding during COVID? I would imagine making content or finding creative ways to get the word out came out of COVID.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, a lot of content came out of that. I think I really, probably, I kind of blew up during COVID.
She's very famous on TikTok.
But
I think a lot of people sought out entertainment during COVID, to circle back to that conversation.
Escape.
And as like an escape, and like how important that kind of stuff is. And a lot of people were inspired during COVID to do things that they never thought they were going to do. I quit.
Or didn't have time to do, or didn't think that like
they would ever have the opportunity to do, and they couldn't go to work. Me.
Yeah.
And so I went, okay, I'm going to dive completely into entertainment work, literally, pun intended.
Yes.
And kind of, this is what I was going to do, because this is what I can do, and life is clearly way too short and a little too crazy for me not to
do what you want to
do what I want to do and find joy in all the things I want to do.
Yeah, and connect with people who feel the same way.
Yeah.
It was like really a big part of it for me too.
Yeah, and here we are.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. You as well.
Yeah. Does anyone have any requests for our next topic? Felicia, do we even know what we're going to talk about?
Next month, what are we going to talk about? We have a lot of things we can talk about. I guess we just have to decide.
Just decide which one we want to start with.
Yeah.
I think options are kind of along the lines of, like, what's it like to start? Like, how do you get started in the community?
Yeah.
That's a big one.
That is a big one. Especially with people, there probably will be an influx of people who want to know. Yeah. Like,
how do I become a mermaid?
Yeah, they just found out about the movie or they just saw it or something and then they're like, oh, I want to do this. People are doing this. I want to do this. So I think that would be a really good topic next time. So if you have anything related to that, you can DM us on Instagram or Faith, if you're still here, handle that.
No, it's on the screen.
What?
It's like right here. I think somewhere. Is my hand in the right spot?
Oh yeah. Nope, wait.
It's delayed.
It's delayed. But yeah, so DM us on Instagram. Any questions you have or topics you want us to cover?
I think we're gonna try and have a Don't Tap the Glass social.
Yes, it is. It does exist. So if you find it, follow it.
Is it ours?
Yeah.
Did we confirm?
No, it's don't_tap the glass. So yeah, DM that for sure. That way it'll be more organized. So
yes. And we'll put it out a little more.
Yeah.
This is the beginning. We gotta get there. I should follow that. I think we gotta get a TikTok set up.
Yes, we do. Follow it.
So much social media.
Yes.
It's a lot of work.
Everything has to be. Yeah. Okay, I think my little lady is
very nice.
Complete, perhaps.
Yeah.
Maybe I could her tail a little bit.
I just don't want my glue to dry. Hold on.
Also, like, I don't know, maybe in the future, like, would we ever do guests or something?
I would love to have guests.
Yeah.
We should have guests.
So, anybody... Oh, we should say who's inspiring us right now.
Oh, yeah, that was on our list.
Yeah.
Yes, that was on our list. For me, right now, and I need to look up her tag. Do you know Danielle's tag?
Delightfully.
Danielle. Mm-hmm. And she is my big inspiration right now. She swims with Wands and Wishes, and I sound like a little bit of a fangirl, but I literally sit there and watch. I went to the aquarium to see her, and I missed her set, and I like almost cried. And like I think it's really cool to be inspired by mermaids still, while being one. She
absolutely
does the thing where it looks effortless.
Yes.
And I know how hard that girl is working.
Yeah.
And I am just
blown away.
It's incredible. I highly recommend following her.
Yes.
She's been an inspiration for me since the beginning. And as I've grown more and more into the community, she's continued to inspire me. So
yes, yeah. Danielle.
She's just phenomenal. I want to be her when I grow up.
Yeah. Well, my friend Ms. Luna Marie, she really inspires me. She just won a Sea Queen of the Seas.
Yeah.
It was a cruise-based pageant.
Mm-hmm.
But she's really, like, gone hardcore into her platform of, like, doing good things for the Florida Springs,
mm-hmm.
and she always inspires me with her styling.
Yeah.
Girl knows how to put a look together. So yeah, she's inspiring me right now, for sure. Yeah, we did like a cleanup together when we were last together at the beach, and she's just always down to like have a good time and create content and clean up the ocean, and you know, she's always lending me her tails and wigs and everything.
Girl has everything.
Yeah, she literally, her house is like a magical land of imagination.
Are you familiar? Euleria! Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
amazing.
yes.
She's one of the first mermaids I ever met.
Yeah.
At Mermagicon, and one of the first mermaids besides Felicia that I swam with in a tail for the first time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think she was there like when we met. We were all in the like little diving well together.
And she is so sweet, so kind. Her TikTok is absolutely incredible. And I have
her styling. Talk about like putting a look together.
Gosh.
Wow.
She does some really cool. I love her spooky stuff.
Yeah.
I love the like winter-esque like white looks that she puts. She's an incredible performer. I was just talking about how great of a swimmer she is.
Yeah.
I love watching her, and I really look forward for her getting like more opportunities to perform underwater, because I really love watching her perform underwater.
She's great.
Yeah.
She took my class.
Yeah.
She's great. I love her. Were you nervous about starting a mermaid journey, and what makes you keep going?
Hashtag keep swimming.
I wasn't nervous. I felt like this makes absolute sense.
I feel like
this is destiny.
Sense. Yeah. I was a little nervous. I had not done anything like this, and I kind of just got thrown into it while there was no performances happening.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I got started and then didn't swim for quite some time.
Doing more behind the scenes.
Yeah, and then, what keeps
you going?
I think it's
is
passion.
A great question.
Yeah. Passion, love for art and performance. I was always a dancer growing up. I did color guard. I wanted to be in theater. I think that kind of like sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly just don't know what else I would do. Like, this is just it for me now. It just
makes sense.
Like, it's the only option.
Yeah, I don't think, once you find the thing that you're like, this is what I should be doing, it's really hard to not do it.
Yeah. But it is hard to, like, do everything that goes into it.
Yeah.
Especially with the content creation, like there's so many different like things to just keep up with, and so sometimes I definitely falter with like individual streams of the art or of the you know, the movement, but like overall it's never a question.
Yeah. That was a good question.
OMG, I love those tails.
Thanks, I think these ones. Yeah.
What's your quietest season to do mermaid stuff?
Oh, like probably the winter.
Yeah.
When it's cold, we don't. If we lived in Florida or California, I think we'd have a little bit more of an opportunity. But
even then, I feel like people just aren't like
booking.
Summer is for sure. Like everyone's thinking about it.
Yeah, spring lead up into summer.
Yeah.
And then Renaissance season is in the fall, so a lot of mermaids work Renaissance season. Yeah.
Yeah, so probably winter.
Yeah, winter now when it's cold. We live on the East Coast, so it's cold.
It's cold. It's been kind of nice, but like not for swimming. And there's no like swimmable water about. That's clear. Or like not disgusting. Are there any mermaid skills you're hoping to grow in 2023?
Okay, great last question.
This is a good last question.
I want to up my breath hold. I'm kind of out of practice.
I'd say,
I'd like to... I get really nervous. Again, like, I think that's back. Which is, like, normal. I want to, like, make sure that's clear. Like, being nervous is okay.
Yes.
It's, like, okay to, like, have very high standards. And I think my standards are very high for my own personal growth.
Yeah.
And I'd like to kind of have a little more confidence in myself next year. I wanna like be a lot more like calm in my head. Like, I can do this.
Yeah, that's a good goal. I'd say like just being out of practice, like just getting back into it. Definitely the fitness skill, like the fitness level overall for sure. Not there right now.
We picked an art that you have to do cardio for sometimes. I
think just also like slowing down, like really doing intentional movement, like on purpose, and like the flow. Just that's probably like
cool.
Stories from the Ren Fair circuit.
They're
coming.
They're coming because they're silly.
Yeah.
If you have more questions, we're gonna be fielding them. So make sure you're following us on our social medias, which I really hope I'm framing it right now. And Felicia with Finis.
Yes, Felicia with Finis.
Jasmine and Siren. Yeah. You're on everything at Felicia.
On everything. Yeah. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, here. So, Jasmine on Instagram.
Jasmine the Siren on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
Facebook, yeah. TikTok. So.
Oh, I did a pretty good job. No, I didn't.
No, you did. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us today. This was so fun.
I'm looking forward to next month's, because we'll be back next month. Maybe another crafts. Maybe it'll be more serious.
Yes.
We're going to have like a specific topic that we'll probably be fielding questions for.
But definitely subscribe so that you are notified. Turn on the bell notifications so that you know when we do plan that next live next month. And thank you so much. Yay. Follow us again. And if you like just tuned in to the end and want to watch the whole thing, this will be up on the channel so you can watch the whole thing. But thank you guys so much. Topics for next time can be left in these comments as well, because they'll stay here so we can see it. So all right, thank you guys so much. We will see you next time.
Bye. We're an hour and 40